Sassy Chap.
Welcome, welcome. I am the Sassy Chap, mascot and possible owner of Sassy Chap Games LLC. Sassy Chap Games. Here's where we'll put my greeting and introduction, explaining all the deep lore behind the Sassy Chap. I may not be the star of this game as it's our first, but just you wait. The next game will be called The Legend of Sassy 2, Chap's Awakening, and will feature my quest to uncover my holy backstory. That's what I've been telling them. And here's where we'll have the chap introduce the concept of the dating game. No, this one is slightly different. You have found one of the secret datables in the game, the developers. I'm not a developer myself, merely a mascot. But this is hard work too. I'm considered an asset. Well, I am excellent at filling a pipe with bubbles. When making this game, we wanted to give players the option to date the devs. But we wanted to sidestep the problematic condition that there are many players and only a small amount of us. And of course, many of us are in happy relationships. For now. So, we figured a fun way to do this would be for players to date each of us by answering a question about ourselves. Would you like to play? All right. We have an awful lot of lovely people who are dying to get to know you. You've been all up in their business this whole time, but now you get to really find out about them. Do you want to know the general rules? Splendid! The rules are simple. Each dev will introduce and ask one question about themselves. You'll get to choose from 3 responses, each corresponding to a love, hate, or friendship ending with each dev. Then we move on to the next one. If by winning you mean find true love and happiness, 30. 30 points for finding true love and happiness. 33, a lucky number. Or at least that's as many as there were when we recorded this voiceover. If I were to offer one piece of advice, if you're looking for love, these are game developers we're talking about. Think nerd. They aren't going to want to do anything cool. Then let's get on with the show! Disclaimer. Developers who happen to be members of the SAG-AFTRA union will voice themselves. The rest, well, will be voiced by the very sensual RPG Beep. Not too bad a fate, I suppose. First up, we have... Rummaging around in the top of your closet, you find a somewhat untidy box of crafting supplies. It's Kale! Ah, yes, the aggregated result of many hobbies started and intermittently maintained, still brimming with creative potential. True, you had been stowed away for a little while and joined us when the time was right. Lovely. Any other thoughts for your imminent date? This is the way to Kale's heart. It's love. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Jane, a student who found some extra time to help us out with programming. We can and we will! Back to the dungeon with you, Harridan! Friends with Jane is a very good thing. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new dev... Next we have... Ray Chase!
Hello, I'm the final boss. And you're not ready to face me just yet. I have a query so puzzling, so difficult, that it requires that you meet everyone else here. So prepare yourself for the date battle of a lifetime. Bye!
All right, moving on. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Sonic led to Greg's interest, but choosing the one that wasn't his favorite means you're merely friends. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... TJ, a writer extraordinaire! TJ is actually quite humble. I've seen it myself. Oh, don't cry, TJ. You found true love. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Ladies and gentlemen, script kiddies and coding wizards, gather round as we unveil the architect of algorithms, the smasher of bugs, our lead engineer, Tiago. So, Tiago, I've got some questions for you here. Let me just... Ouch! Maybe... No, I need...
Oh no! Chap's glitching! Don't just stay there, do something! Should I do something?
Wow, thanks. I do feel much better. What happened to the bug?
It's running toward the kitchen. Help!
What should Tiago do with this damn bug? That's the friendly spirit that Tiago enjoys. Would you like to date another dev? come up with a new developer. Next, we have...
Hi, I'm J. Michael Tatum. Please call me Michael. The J is just to throw off my enemies.
Removing.
I'm a prolific voice actor, writer, and sometime composer who thrives on complicating my friends' creative projects. I enjoy curling up with a good book before scintillating midnight vistas, stimulating conversation with fictional characters, and long walks in my head. I play piano to avoid social obligations. First, let's talk literature. My favorite books? No. Regale me with your tastes. What book series do you most enjoy pretending to have read? Bad choice, but it must be said the films do make it rather easy to cheat. Next, let us turn to matters culinary. If tasked with preparing a repast of choice, what element would I almost certainly get wrong? For shame! My fellow conservatory alumni call me the maestro of mixology. Now, a subject near and dear to my heart. Music. What vestigial organ does a minor sixth chord remind you of? Precisely where I feel the crunchiest interval.
Well. I fear that this lad might just be classier than I. Let's see how you fared with Michael.
Mon ami, let us sip tea together and pick apart the tastes of the hoi polloi.
I feel Michael and I would get along quite well. Who's our next victim? Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Indubitably... Paint, I'll turn the microphone to you and ask, is that important to you? And what are some of the things you're excited about? My goodness, that took real empathy. Paint is in love with you. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Who's that in the corner of the ring with a steel chair? It's Tay! Off screen, off screen! Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Before working here at Sassy Chap Games, LLC, Rebecca spent 10 years working in corporate jobs with a background in project management. Vague enough? Spreadsheets are actually 99% of game development. She came on just in the nick of time. Her story has influenced one of the characters in the game. What is Rebecca's idea of a perfect date? That's something she very much likes doing with her friends. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... It's Garrett! Lead audio designer and composer of far too many songs. Still, he wants to be friends. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Adriel is so very much in love with you. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Evan Marcourt, Amanda Hufford's emotional support, co-owner of recording studio Voice Tracks West, sometimes engineering sessions, sometimes running the dishwasher, and sometimes fixing file names buried deep, deep in spreadsheets. You are incredibly helpful dealing with tens of thousands of lines recorded by an indie studio. You're assiduous... Damn it. Spitting Camp, Evan loves you, and Morocco. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Hey You by The Coffee Machine. Debs here is part of our amazing team of 2D artists. You all seem to get along very well as a team. I've seen you in that fancy Discord thing where you can all talk. Debs requested that we allow you to have another chance. Would you like to take it? That's true love from Debs. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have...
Oh, hey! How are you liking the game so far? Oh, actually, sorry. Hold that thought. Getting a ping. Just need to copy this over and done! Sorry about that. What were you saying? Right, Yeah, 1 sec. Several seconds, actually. Oh, I gotta fix that. Wait, they did what? Not again. Okay! Looks like they need me in the back. What? I can put my phone on silent. Okay, that should buy us a solid 10 minutes. What were we doing?
Have you done introductions yet?
No?
Let's start with a proper introduction. This is the venerable Amanda Hufford, our dedicated, sleep-deprived producer extraordinaire, voice director, writer, script supervisor, scheduler, therapist, hostage negotiator, and maker of spreadsheets.
So many spreadsheets.
If there's a job to do on the game, Amanda has probably had a hand in it.
Aren't you forgetting something, dumbass? Oh, right. I'm also a voice actor. How do you forget your own fucking job? Whatever.
And you decided to take on game development on top of that?
Venetia, remind me to ask Ray to put the cry on floor emoji in the game as a collectible and tag it here.
Ah, shoot, we can't really do that because we don't own the rights to the art. But we could commission one that's similar. Let me message Neej. Yeah, ever since I decided against painted backdrops for the dates, we went from 36 non-character art pieces to 404? Is that bad?
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, maybe Garrett can throw in a sad trombone sound or something.
Don't worry about it, Garrett. I got it. Would you want again a sad whistle or something?
Abby, if you start whistling again right now, I will turn this game around so fast, I swear. Sorry. We'll figure all that out later. Thanks, guys. You can get back to it. And I keep forgetting it's not just us around here anymore. You know, it's weird finally being able to share a game with you. I mean, you work on something for long enough, and it kinda just becomes part of who you are. The last couple of years have been date everything, all day, every day, all the time. Meetings and emails and spreadsheets and revisions and meetings and hiring and lore changes, casting, plus direction, and then scheduling and seriously, the meetings. And after all that, after pouring everything you have to give into something, you still have no idea if anyone will even like it. Oh, you're sweet to offer, really. Even if you did tell me, I wouldn't remember. This version of me, right here, right now, just doesn't ever get to know. And that's okay. After you get done here, if there was something in the game you enjoyed, if anything really stood out to you or even meant something to you, let the team know. Take a little scroll through those credits for the names of all the amazing people who worked on this monstrosity, and if you like their work, go support them. And if you get to the end and realize it just wasn't for you, well, if you just flat out hated it right from the start, just promise me you won't tag me on social media and yell at me about it, okay? Can you do that? A more than fair deal. I'll take it, friend.
You have achieved friendship with Amanda. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Welcome Samuel to the stage. Say hi, Samuel. I see what kind of interview we're in for. Tell the folks at home a bit about yourself. What a card, hmm? What did you do on Date Everything, besides punning? That doesn't count. ask our lovely audience a question. Maybe you'll hit it off. Would you say that they're the right person for you? Friends with Samuel. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Hey, it's L! Wait, an artist? But you look like a little doggy. I don't think that's right. In fact, I think you just made that up. But why a dog? Well, how did that happen? Goodness, that's a real lassie moment. I see we're back to the dog puns. Her heart is full of love for you. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer. Next we have... Well then, if it isn't Robbie Damon! Voice director, voice actor, writer, creative co-lead, and executive producer of this very game.
That's me. Sup, duder?
Sup?
Nothing much. Hey, anyone ever told you sound like one of those 4 guys from...
Moving on.
New recipe.
Are you prepared for your date, Master Damon?
Master Damon? Who told you to call me that?
You did, sir, in your 3:18 a.m. email last night entitled, "Call me Master Damon during the Date the Devs game show."
Ah, that's right. Well, I do have my MFA and am an experienced master dater. Wait.
No take-backsies.
Oh, dang it! Fine. Hey, narrator, can you say Master Damon with that sick British mid-central medial A?
Master Damon.
Can I get that one more time, but like 69% sexier?
I'll give you an ABC. Master Damon. Master Damon. Master Damon.
I'll take the C-take. Thanks, JB.
When you're quite done, sir, I believe the player is ready to begin.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, Megan gave me a hall pass for this, so let's make it good. Fire away, you sexy little cipher, you. Boruto, huh? Oh, cool. I mean, it does get better after the time skip. It's just, I play like 1,000 other roles. You know what? Never mind. I love that you love that show. Can I sign something for you?
Nice to see you two bonding a bit. But it's time to up the ante for our player. Robbie, you put a fair amount of your life out there on the internet.
Not as much as I used to, but yeah, I suppose.
How about we give them a little quiz about you?
God, I don't know. It seems like a pretty played-out mechanic for a date.
But you're writing this, sir.
Meta. I like it. Fine then. Quiz away, living manifestation of a mascot that I conceptualized.
Of course, Master Damon.
69% sexier?
Master Damon.
Nice.
Answer the following questions correctly, and you may earn Robbie's affection.
Sounds easy enough.
To prevent cheating and searching the internet, you have 10 seconds per question.
Wait, we don't have an internal real-time clock in this game? I mean, I wanted one, but
Sir,
Ray said it was too hard to program. I didn't believe him at first, but it turns out it's true.
Master Damon, the player doesn't know that, sir.
Oh, the illusion of choice and consequence. I gotcha. Cool sausage showing, chap. I mean, showing how the sausage is made.
Let's begin. Phew. Robbie is an outdoor enthusiast. What is his current favorite pastime in nature? That's correct. Robbie is an avid hiker, recently conquering multiple 14ers and the SoCal six-pack, not to mention traversing the Grand Canyon rim to rim in a single day.
My big toenail fell off.
Up next, Robbie has mentioned that he graduated with an MFA.
In theater performance.
That was the answer, sir.
Oops.
Pivoting. Though his degree was in theatre performance, what was the subject of his thesis? A clue lies within a certain sudsy character he wrote for this game.
Hey, since when do they get hints?
Since you inadvertently made the question harder, Master Damon.
Fine. But only since you called me Master Damon.
Well played. While the Bard's first tragedy is mainly considered one of his lesser,
Careful now. It's my fave.
one of his less respected endeavors, Titus Andronicus was what Robbie chose to write his thesis on.
It's pretty great for scansion buffs and revenge fans.
And really, is there any such thing as bad Shakespeare?
William Shakespeare! Oh, I'm saving that one for the Date Everything time travel DLC.
Time for the final round.
You mean grand finale?
Yeah, whatever. Here we go.
I'm so excited!
Robbie may be a well-respected voice actor and soon-to-be multi-award-winning game developer, but he's also known on screen as a world-famous TTRPG player. He recently joined the 3rd season of the first and most streamed Grottos and Gargoyles live play of all time, Whimsical Knoll. What class did Robbie choose to play?
This'll separate the real nerds from the hardcore dweebs, he says with love.
Ooh, I can see why you'd make that choice. Robbie does have a flair for spectacle.
Abracadabra!
My word, did you just dab?
Like it's 2015, baby! Woo!
But he wanted to lean into charisma a bit more for his big G&G debut. This is meant to be fantasy after all.
Hey!
Score 1 for the chap. And that concludes our little Robbie D fun fact quiz.
I prefer to call it the FAM exam, but whatever's clever.
Let's see how you did. Well done, player. You got 1 or 2 of these right.
Good enough for me.
You and Master Damon are now friends. Congratulations. I guess. Thankfully, Robbie has very low standards.
Low standards? Have you seen my wife? She is way out of my league.
Fair warning, Robbie likes to nickname his friends.
I'm calling you my little pee-pee poo-poo.
It's not too late to run. Would you like to date another dev? I've come up with a new developer.